Hello?
Hey, cash is down.
Guns down.
Let's go.
Just got news. It's Friday night.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back
Hi, guys.
to Friday Night Moms.
Friday Night Moms.
I'm Danielle.
And I'm Celia.
And this month,
Yep.
we are talking about
COVID Christmas.
COVID Christmas.
Well, wait, we skipped where the drinks are flowing and the babies are growing.
Okay. So we had a submission.
Yes.
Because, we're still trying to figure out the tagline.
Yes.
And it was from Julie. Shout outs to Julie.
Shouts to Julie.
It is where the drinks are flowing and the babies is growing.
Hello.
Tell us if you like that.
Non-sponsored beverage sip.
Right. That drink is flowing. It's not the type of drink we really need, but you get it.
But that's flowing.
So, okay. So let's talk about COVID Christmas
Yes.
2021.
2021. It was the baby's first Christmas.
Babies first.
And it was exciting.
Tear.
I know. Did you get an
Like
outfit?
tear.
Did you get like a little Santa situation?
I did not for myself. Actually, my mom for Christmas 2020 got me these leggings that had like Santa hats and like a abstract Santa. And I didn't wear it last year. So I was like, oh, here we go.
Boom.
Boom. Throw on the Christmas leggings and a little red hoodie. We're festive.
Yes.
Now for Gunner, we were in Target.
Yes.
And
well, I mean, that's the only.
There's the only place
Yes.
to buy. And sadly, like, I don't know, like a week before Christmas, I had nothing.
Girl, the thing about those Target like holiday themed,
Yeah.
you have to get them like a month in advance. The Target moms do not play.
So the Target moms, the Children's Place moms,
They don't play.
the Baby Gap moms,
Yes.
the Old Navy moms.
It just seems like whatever size your baby is, the size will be sold out.
Okay, so I went to all of them, like, oh, let's just get a family set and be like, postcard, happy holidays from the Jacksons.
No.
No.
You had to do that in October.
But I'm not even, I'm trying to get
know.
through Halloween PJs. I went in, okay, so my quick anecdote. So for, maybe it was October, because that's when they start talking about Christmas. Okay, so October, my mom goes into Oshkosh Bagosh, which is, or slash Carter's. I think they're like one and the same. So my mom goes in, she's shopping for Gunner. She's like, oh, cute, a Santa hat in October. So she brings a Santa hat. And I'm like, oh, cute. Does not fit his big head.
Even
Because he has a big head even then. I have a big head.
Same.
The household has big
I
heads.
feel the same.
So she bought it and I was like, oh no, we have to return it. We took forever to return it and it was too late. We got the thing. But I'm like, when I went back, thinking back on it, not when I went back, thinking back on it, that's probably when I should have cashed in on the family PJs.
Yeah,
and they had the whole baby's first Christmas. No.
Yeah. So we did a Christmas card. So you did a birth announcement.
Yes, I did.
And I never did that because I was like, I just no.
Right.
And so when Christmas cards came around, I was like, okay, I gotta
It's
do
your announcement.
It's my
Of this
announcement. 9
10
months
months
later. 9 months later, I gotta let people know I had a baby.
Just in case they did.
In case you missed it, he did arrive.
He came.
So I was like, okay, we gotta do the Christmas, right? So I was so stressed and was like, late October, early November, mid-November. I was like, but everything is already, because Old Navy is the like cute PJ.
But I just want
Central.
Sorry, sidebar. Celia bought a Christmas tree, a real pine, in October.
It was November, somewhere 5th through the 10th.
That's October.
It was very early, but we were going to Cleveland for Christmas.
I can't believe they even have trees on the street.
We were at Target. We were at Home Depot, and I was like,
my
"Oh
word.
snap! They got Christmas trees. We gotta get one."
All right.
And so we got one because I needed it for the photo.
But it was just needles by the time Christmas
It
came.
was dust, dusty. Very much
on the
so, just
floor.
like it stopped drinking the water. Like the tree was like, I know that you want me to drink this water, but I'm done. I'm dead.
I've lived.
It's over. You can stop pouring water in here now. Yeah. It was crazy. But yeah,
Sorry.
you got to move early on those
They were
Christmas
so
things. I
cute.
know. And luckily I pulled it together with the help of Target online though. Because if you go in store, it's dead. Those
Well,
people-
no. I had a beautiful experience my
Really?
week before Christmas or 2 weeks before Christmas.
In store.
In store.
Wow.
So what happened was Gunner we fitted Gunner in this beautiful gingham 2-piece.
Oh.
I don't know what 8 month old needs a 2-piece, but it was cute. You know, labels like flame retardant or whatever. It was hot. I think he had on the 2-piece for the night and then just had on the top because he was sweating.
My man Gun seems to run really hot. Whenever you get a video of Guns, he's
sweating.
Always
He on the
half
move.
naked.
He on the move.
He never has on clothes.
It's always the top.
Yes.
No bottom.
No bottom.
He needs
and it
traction.
might not even be snapped up.
No,
it's just the snaps are flapping in the wind.
He's on the move. That's why we call him Jack Jack.
Oh,
because Jack Jack be like, pew, pew,
he
pew,
is
pew.
just flapping in the wind. That's so funny.
And fun fact is, before we announced his name, we called him Jack so Jack Jackson. So his full name is Gunner Hugh Jack Jackson. So Jack Jack is befitting because he is till this day crawling up the walls.
You kind of you put it on him. You really did. You manifested it. Okay, so
anyway,
the Christmas season rolled around.
Yes,
and we went to, like I said, we were going to Cleveland. Got to Cleveland after we drove.
Everyone in one car.
God bless. Yes. And actually we brought a friend, like a friend of ours that lives here in the city, also drove with us. And so there were 3 adults and a baby, and somehow all of the things fit in the car. Because at this point, we need to like bring a high chair. We were still using a collapsible tub at the time. So like a tub, and the baby needs clothes, and you got to bring just in case. Like, is it going to be cold? Is it going to be warm? Because we were staying at Airbnb, so we don't know what the temperature. You got to bring all this like stuff.
Yeah.
For the baby. They're the smallest person. And our slumber pod. Shouts to Slumber Pod.
Celia loves a slumber pod.
Honey.
Like, I feel like low-key you want to test it yourself.
I haven't put myself in it yet, but I'm going to, because I want to see just like, what is it like in the slumber pod? But we have all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? The smallest person has all the stuff.
Yeah, I forget about my stuff now that I got to pack for another person.
And it's just like, and why is packing mom's job?
So I think it just is.
It just is.
Because dads can pack, but I think dads don't pack for, like, Antoine will pack, right? Yeah. He will gather the things and pack. And yes, we might pack the same things, but I pack for like the apocalypse.
Yeah, just in case.
If this plane
just in case
has to circle for 24 hours in air,
what
are we gonna do? So I got the 2 thermoses. You know, he might pack 1. I think the issue is like they pack for bare minimum.
That is true.
We pack for, again, the
just
apocalypse.
In case.
Like,
that's true.
Suppose we get stuck on the highway and we're in the middle of nowhere. What's going to happen to this baby?
Yeah.
So it's not the mom's job, but it becomes the mom job.
Job. But then in our case, Sean's job is then loading all of the stuff into the car.
Manual labor. I mean, like, do you want to switch?
I do not. So I'm not gonna.
Well, there's your job.
I'm not gonna complain. Yeah. I'm gonna. You know what I'm saying? It's fine. So
you know what I heard in one of the mommy groups is suggested. I think we're in that same mommy group that we're in. Is that if you create a Google Doc, seasonally, just let's call two of the 4 seasons, so group them fall, winter, and spring, summer. You put down the list so that in the event that it's somebody who's packing, whether it's daddy or grandma, whoever, you could be like, listen, pack.
Here's the list.
That makes sense. We need all these things all the time.
And I think it'll get easier as they get older. They'll need less like stuff.
I hear they need more snacks.
Well, snacks. Okay. But you can buy snacks on the go.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But like the high chair was like, we got to bring this high chair. Anyway, we get to Cleveland.
Yes.
In the Christmas spirit. We're ready. Hey. We also have like some jobs that we're going to do.
Okay.
So we like are planning for grandma, my mom, to like, here's your baby girl.
Come on.
Christmas, we get there, we go visit. Hey, blah, 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 whatever. Christmas Eve, we're like, well, we'll just take it easy. Christmas Eve, we'll stay inside, and then we'll see you guys after Cash's morning nap on Christmas morning.
Okay, nice.
Christmas morning comes, the kid sleeps in late, but he goes down.
That's a nice Christmas morning.
So nice. I was asleep because he goes back to sleep. You know,
Wow.
no, it's lovely.
It was a regular day.
Oh no! I mean, he slept in. Well, he was sleeping so well in Cleveland. Like he was sleeping until like 9 o'clock.
Is it the air?
I think it was quiet.
You think he likes the quiet?
I think it was quiet, and so we have a mini crib, and Cash is like a wild sleeper.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like this morning, he'll like flip and flop, and he like throws himself into the side of the mini crib, and it wakes him up. But because he was in a pack and play, he had a little bit more room, so the flailing didn't wake him up as easily. So he was like,
and it's probably like a softer hit.
Yes. Okay. So he was very much sleeping in. But okay. Christmas morning comes. My mom texts me, but I'm asleep. She's like, when I later look at it, all caps.
Sorry.
It's important. Call me now.
Oh.
Right?
Miss Cleo.
Oh, sheesh. What? Right.
Throwback. Call me now.
And I'm like, well, what? You know, but I'm asleep. Sean comes in the room and he doesn't even like check to see if I'm awake. Yeah. But I hear him come in and he's just like, your brother got COVID.
As like, a joke.
And I was like, what? And so my brother had COVID and he lives with my mom. And so Christmas is canceled because we gather at my mom's. That's where we go. She was cooking Christmas dinner. Oh. He wakes up with aches and pains and a runny nose. They have at-home tests. COVID. So now that
so did mom have COVID too?
So that if Christmas was on a Saturday,
oh no,
I think it was on a Saturday. By Monday, she started having symptoms. They had at-home tests. In Cleveland, you can get at-home tests from the library. You can just like go to the library and they're like, here are some free at-home tests.
They just got it together.
You just got to get in line and be cold. But so they had some at-home tests. They took the test. He tested positive. She took a test on Christmas Day and initially tested negative. Okay. So like we still went and got our Christmas dinner.
Y'all selfish.
We were like,
but does the food have to?
Is the ham done?
You feel fine. Where's the ham?
Tell him to
you
stay.
Stayed there? You went in the house?
We went in the house.
Oh, y'all are living on the edge.
We put our masks on. Went in the house. We got our ham. We got our whatever. We my family amongst the adults, we do a secret Santa. Oh, that's so nice. Like we like the rest of the family, like we kind of met there to like give everybody the gifts. They made some food at their house, so they gonna bring whatever, and then they gonna take whatever, Festivus. And so we're gonna gather our food, gather our gifts, and then we did a group FaceTime and did our secret Santa on a group FaceTime. Also, my aunt does this like left right story where it's like the night before Christmas-ish, but like within the story, it'll say like left. And everybody has a box in front of them. And when she says left, you move your box to the left. And when she says right, you move it to the right. And like while she reads the story, they go right. And then at the end, you open it up and like you get a little gift of like some like Tootsie Rolls or like.
Oh, she makes all the gifts.
Yeah. She makes a little gifts.
That.
It was
That's
really
sweet.
nice. Yeah. So she like, we just watched them
do the left right
on the phone.
And is it the same story every year? The same Kris
Danielle,
Kringle?
I don't know. Okay, my aunt's going to listen to this and she's going to be like, how don't you know that? And I'm going to be like, I'm sorry, Aunt Shirley. I'm sorry, Aunt Shirley. I don't know. I think it is the same story. But we do enjoy it. Like we love the left right of the.
So she'll just be like, and then it was blue outside, left. And then he kept raining.
Well, it'd be like, right. And then he went right inside. And then he had to go left. You know what I'm saying? And then we're all whatever. Cute. It's very cute. So yeah, it kind of was. But the headline of this, because my mom and my brother were both vaccinated, so they were fine. Omarion did not take them out. But God bless.
Icebox.
The headline though is that we were left to care for our own child
on Christmas.
No, not just on Christmas. Every day for 10 days. Damn. Every day for 10 days.
Y'all are good parents.
Oh my God. By the end, we were like, bruh, You're killing
I
us.
still see you, Cash.
You're still here. You still, like, there's no one. Just no.
But you didn't tell our audience that you went home. Yes, it was the holidays, but also here in New York, you don't have familial help.
Right. That's what it is.
You go back,
so
and
we
you
go
get
home
all the
and we
help
get all the help. Like, we drop the kid off because we all moms know there's nothing like dropping your kid. Like, hired help is great. You find someone you trust is lovely, but there's nothing like leaving your child with your like mother family members who you know care for your kid the same way you do. So when we get to Cleveland, we're like, and here, and
you're off,
and
you
we
do
feel
your work,
good.
You do whatever. Mm-hmm.
We're making over spaces. We're going to movies. We're going to dinner. Like, we are living life.
Yes.
And so to not do that and just be stuck in an Airbnb with your own child for 10 days is like, so
she loves him.
I mean, I love him.
She loves him.
Any mother with a 9-month-old at the time would understand that, like, you're just saving their life over and over and over again, all day, every day.
That's a good way to look at it.
And so it was just like, boy, I'm tired of saving your life. I'm tired of putting the toys away. I'm tired of washing your bib. Like, why don't you wash your own bib? Why don't you wash your own bib?
When do we get to that part?
So that was the headline, but it was by the end. So the CDC don't know what they want us to do anymore, right? There was lots of memes, but we decided, like, okay, 6 days since the onset of symptoms, you're likely not still contagious. Okay, you about to watch this, baby.
Roll the dice.
Put your mask on.
Because we don't want to see this.
Because we need a day. It was the day before we were going to leave, and we were like,
at bare minimum, we need one day.
At the very least, we need one day. And so, Mom, please put your mask on. Yeah. But guess what?
This child.
We dropping this baby off with you.
And it was during the daytime? Mm-hmm. Oh, it wasn't even like put your mask on and just make sure he sleeps through the night.
No, it's get on the floor and stack a stacking cup and
do the things.
Read a book and do all the things. And she did, and everybody luckily was fine.
Lived happily ever after.
We all lived happily ever after. But it was like, we're just over.
I know.
I mean, I think it's not just me and it's not just you. It's just like everybody's just like over COVID. Enough. Ugh.
Enough.
Yeah. So that was our COVID Christmas.
So I feel like, okay, so we both had a COVID Christmas. Yeah. And for whatever reason, I feel like everyone I know had a COVID Christmas. Yeah, had a COVID Christmas or a story. Yeah. I don't think mine was as fun, but fun in how it sounded. Like, you had fun. You had the left, right, and all that stuff. So,
sure. Yes.
In hindsight.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I mean, okay, so we had a COVID Christmas in that the weekend before Christmas, I had work. I was working that weekend, and so instead of, you want to give the dads a break too, just as much as you need a break. Absolutely. So if I'm working the weekends, that means he's worked all weekend. We watched the baby during the week. Like, nobody's getting off. If I can help somehow. So the plan was, Gunnar and I would stay with my mom. Mm-hmm. He would have the weekend. He could decompress how you want to decompress, hang with your friends. Like,
you're such a good mom and partner, Danielle. Well, so nice.
Because I want the same too.
Of course,
reciprocate the love.
Yeah.
So, we weren't there that weekend. Yeah. So, Antoine's hanging out with his boys. Like, all is well. Everybody's safe. Mm-hmm. I'm on set, so I'm tested. Yeah. Everybody negative, right? So Sunday I come home. It's a family reunion because I hadn't seen Gunnar all day. Antoine hadn't seen him since Friday night. So it was everybody's hugging and rubbing the germs around.
Yeah, I love you.
I love you. Oh, I missed you. So that's fine. So, but on Sunday, because we were coming home and he was hanging with his boys, they were all like, let's just all get tested since Dee's getting tested, where she's at. Let's just get tested because we in the mix. Yeah. We hanging out, whatever. So they're waiting online at one of the testing sites, not CityMD, but somewhere else. And so he's texting me like, this line is long, it's cold.
I think I saw his, like, he put a story up.
Yeah, he was like,
crazy
it doesn't, like, you know, nowadays no one's respecting the whole, like, 6 feet.
6 feet is out the window.
You see the sticker, somebody on top of you.
Yes.
Like, so he's just like, this line is crazy. You know, he's sending me pictures, like, da-da-da-da. We've been out here 2 hours. It's like 12 degrees. He was like, we're not going to do it. I'm like, well, just take the at-home test that I have. They both take it, negative, cool.
Yep.
So I go home, again, family reunion, fantastic. The next day, he starts with the aches and the, and I'm like, ooh, are you okay? And he's just like, I'm not feeling well, da-da-da-da-da. So I'm like, well, you can stay in the bedroom. And me and the baby gonna be out here.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds mean, but I was like, I will bring you whatever you need to this door.
Well, that's not mean. That sounds lovely.
I was like, I will wait on you hand and foot if you just stay in this room and only leave unless it's a crisis.
Yes.
Like, do not leave this room. So kind of good thing that I did that, although we had slept in the same room and we're like, you know, doing normal house stuff. Because he then tested positive.
Not the husband.
The husband. So we're all panicked now. It's Tuesday before Christmas. Thank God his homeboy was out of town so he could stay in quarantine at his homeboy's house alone.
That was
But
nice.
it was like the saddest Christmas.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't there for Christmas. He couldn't be.
Yeah.
Well, he did a very sweet drive-by with like a Santa sack, and then we have a terrace, so he just kind of like beelined to the terrace, and like me and my mom, it was just me, my mom, and Gunnar.
Yeah.
We made dinner. We gave him dinner through the terrace door. It broke my heart. But you know what? It just was like, in my mind, I was like, oh, you're lucky. You get to put your feet up, eat Oreos, and watch TV for days. You don't gotta worry. You don't have a baby. Like, you could take 10 naps during the day. This is nice.
You could just
I would talk to him and be like, oh, I just woke up for a nap. But then, like, you know, I think day 2, he was like, this is lame.
Yeah. Well, because he wants to be at home with his family.
He wants to be 100%. He kept being like, I miss my family. Like, I just want to be with y'all. And it doesn't necessarily have to do with just because it's Christmas. Yeah. But it's like, I would like to have this time that I have off with my family. Yeah. So it was like a lot of FaceTimes. A lot of just like... Yeah. Big brother kind of FaceTimes, you know, kind of like, hey,
do you just like sit them right there? We're just gonna
dada, and then gonna be like,
right,
and then he want to call. I'm like, look, he's doing. So it just became really sad.
That
I don't know. Sad. It broke my heart.
Great that your mom was there to help you. Though,
it was nerve-wracking because clearly he tested positive. Yeah. So it was like, we don't know about this COVID. Like, is it in the air still? Do I have it? Does Gunnar have it? Are we just not showing symptoms? Yeah. And all till today, I haven't caught COVID. And everybody I know had it.
Same. Me and Sean have also, like, there's a meme of the girl, like, dodging the thing.
Or, like, the COVID unicorns out here. Like, I don't know what it means.
Never had it yet. So, you know, like, at one point, in 2020, they were like, a certain blood type makes you like less likely to get it. Okay. Any type of O blood makes you like oh.
I was like, what? Any of the O's, positive or negative.
Yeah, make you less likely to like catch COVID.
I'm not an O.
You're not an O. I'm O negative. I'm pretty
A+.
sure.
Head of the class.
See, I don't know then.
That's the only reason why.
I only know because we were pregnant. Before I was pregnant, I had no idea what my blood type was.
Before we were pregnant, I asked, and then I forgot. And then when I got pregnant, they reminded me. Yeah. And I could only remember because I kept saying, like,
head of the class.
Head of the class.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know how we haven't caught COVID, but it was a COVID Christmas. Christmas felt more COVID-y than like the 2020 COVID Christmas.
Yeah, I don't know. I just listen. I'm not Fauci. Yeah. Okay. But I just feel like somehow this Omarion strain that they're calling it is more like a cold.
It is.
Not saying that it affects everyone very differently. And if you're vaccinated versus unvaccinated or boosted or whatever, it hits you differently. And I think I think the reason I might not have got it, being the Fauci that I am, is that I had very recently
been boosted.
got my boost. I was boosted that Friday, and he was contagious that Monday.
Got it.
So I felt like the COVID was probably like, oh, my friends is in there.
Yeah.
I'm good. My friends are hanging out.
Yeah, they already
so I
got
think
it.
That's what happened.
Oh,
but
that's good.
It was a sad
We were also
Christmas.
just boosted. So when we went to Cleveland,
recently boosted.
Sean had been boosted on Friday, and I had been boosted on Monday, and we got there on Wednesday.
I think it was like the proximity to the boost station.
Yeah, and the babies, even if they do get it, apparently don't really get sick unless they get sick.
Yeah, I've heard of some, but not in the droves that everybody else that the adults got.
When you said that he had it recently, another woman I know who is pregnant, her and has a 4-year-old, her husband caught it, and she's in her first trimester and was left alone with a 4-year-old.
No, first trimester take you out, make you rethink, girl, the pregnancy.
I was like, bless you.
I'd be like, take the baby.
She was like, I've fallen asleep on a child. Multiple times.
I'm not laughing at her, but I'm like,
with her.
I remember first trimester.
Can't keep your eyes open. You're no good. You're no good.
I used to have to book meetings in my calendar as if to make sure that I slept for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't do that time. I have another meeting. Sleep.
But it's a nap.
It's a nap because you just
need the time.
I mean, a 4-year-old's kind of self-sufficient. No?
That's what she said. She's like, she kind of runs her own bath, and I fall asleep.
Runs her own bath. Yes. I thought like maybe she'll play for 30, 40 minutes.
She's like, sis runs her own bath.
Oh, well,
and will wake me up like, okay, I'm done. And I was like, well, I guess if you gotta have COVID and be pregnant,
she got some power notes or something,
right? She's like, she's just that kid.
Love it.
So that was our COVID Christmas.
It
was sad.
It was anticlimactic.
Very.
I put the little U-log YouTube thing on the screen. Gunnar loved the U-log. Oh my gosh, the flames, the crackling. It was 12 hours of crackles and flames, and he just was like,
"What is this?" He would just
like cruise up to the TV and just.
Wow, I might have to put it on now.
Yeah,
I discovered
because it has
the
sound.
Show.
They have the one without the crackles.
Yeah,
they have the ones with the crackles. I think the crackles brings them back.
Is something really? I discovered a zoo show on Disney Plus, and that was my default when it was just like, I can't, like
real animals or
so it's like Secrets of the Zoo on Disney Plus. It's at the Columbus Zoo, which apparently is a very good zoo,
like Columbus, Ohio. What do you mean apparently? Aren't you from Ohio?
But I'm from Cleveland.
But Cleveland and
Cleveland
and Columbus is closer.
It's 2 hours away.
That's close.
I mean, but
it's closer than Boston.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, I'm not responsible for knowing what they got going on.
My Ohioans, right? My Ohioans come through in the DMs.
I'm not responsible.
She's not made in Ohio.
You know what I'm saying? But the show is very good.
She's not repping the set. She's not.
I'm from Cleveland.
Oh, okay.
Columbus is a whole nother situation.
Ain't Peter Griffin from Cleveland?
No, he had a friend though named Cleveland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there's the Cleveland show.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Bro.
No, they were supposed to be from Boston, weren't they? Wasn't their accent? It doesn't matter. But this show, they also have a like wildlife conservatory, like a conservation park, I think it's called, where the animals just kind of like roam.
Oh, you gotta take Cash Money there.
I'm so excited to take him there.
2 hours.
It's only 2 hours. Well, then that one's an hour outside of the city because it's
That's
like whatever.
Nice.
But they float back and forth on the show, so that would be my like default where it's like
get this Nat Geo for kids.
It's TV, but it's educational.
Right.
Like, oh, look at the lion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was because good grief, it was just day after day after day after day after day after day after day.
I don't envy you in your days.
So yeah, but we made it through. And here we are in the new year on the other side. Next year, I think they'll understand Christmas a little bit more.
Yeah, I hear the 1.5 whatever.
Yeah.
Before once you pass 1, it becomes more of like
a thing.
Because with Gunnar, I'd be like, "Here's a gift."
Yeah.
Now rip the paper, and he'd be like. Bat, 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 bat. And then I'd rip the paper a little bit and he'd pull it a little bit and be like,
Yep.
and then go crawl
Off.
somewhere else.
Don't care.
So the attention span's going.
Cash, it was rip the paper and then eat the paper because any paper things
He likes to eat.
he wants to put in his mouth. So it'd be like, rip. Then you're like, no. Rip another piece. Okay.
All right.
So, and I was filming like him open people's gifts, and then I was like, no one's gonna.
Yeah, my filmed
No one's
gifts
gonna
were
care.
very much like a drummer boy.
Yeah.
I would put his hand on it and he'd realize there's like a reverberation and then he'd be like, oh, bat, bat, bat. I'm like, it's not a drum. Just like open it. We want to know what's inside.
We want to know what's inside. Yeah.
So anyway.
But it was
COVID
great. That was our
Christmas.
COVID Christmas with the boys.
Hopefully you guys had a better
Yeah.
COVID Christmas.
Hope you did. And hope next year is not. Well, not next year, this year.
Sheesh.
Hope that this year's Christmas is not a COVID Christmas. Enough. 2 is enough.
2 is
2 is enough.
2 solid.
Let's go back to normal. I want to put my child on Santa's knee. And I don't want Santa to have a mask on.
So, okay.
She has feelings.
She got in trouble with the moms for the Santa.
Who?
Because you know when I remembered about Santa, equally remembering about the PJs was 2 weeks before Christmas.
So I didn't even
And
get a
everybody
Santa
was
photo.
like, oh, you didn't book your appointment?
I didn't even do
I didn't
it.
know you were supposed to book an appointment.
There's
with
an
Santa.
appointment at Macy's?
Wherever.
Oh.
Macy's, Westchester, the mall, wherever.
You have to book an appointment.
Or stand on all the lines, which
I just
don't
didn't do it
lines.
because I was like, I saw a picture at Macy's where they were like, Santa was behind a desk and you were in front of the desk
he have a
holding
mask?
the baby. He didn't have a mask, but like,
Because there was a distance.
because there was a desk. Yeah. And I was like, well, that's whack. I want you to sit on.
Because I want the
Santa's lap.
tragic Santa.
You know what I'm saying? I want you to like, I want to see what you're going to do. Are you going to try and pull Santa's beard? Are you going to
Yeah.
be okay with it? Like, are you going to be like, you know what I'm
How
saying?
many babies you know are like,
You know what I'm saying?
no, they're all like, they're either like,
Yeah, but like I want to see. I don't want to hold you in front of a desk that Santa's
That's
sitting
true.
behind. So I just
no,
said,
but I saw a few that were like, Santa's here and the child is here.
really, in New York, or was it
New York-ish.
in the South? 'Cause
No.
okay.
Okay, y'all. Don't write us off. We gotta go.
Because in the South,
We
they had
gotta
a
go.
different set of.
We gotta go.
They had a different set of guys.
Don't have the Confederate States
I'm just
coming for us.
saying.
I'm sorry.
I was just saying they had a different.
Christmas.
Yeah, it was a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? And here, Santa was behind a desk, and I was like, I don't want this presidential Santa.
Got it.
I want.
You don't want the inaugural.
Yeah, I don't want inauguration Santa. I want sit on the lap and be like.
Yes. Okay.
So
All right.
maybe next
Well,
year.
Maybe next year.
Yeah.
Send us your Santa pics.
Oh my gosh!
I would like to see the
me
torture
too.
ones
and put your
specifically.
put the location of where you live, so I can see if the South had a different vibe.
Thank you for joining
Yes,
us.
thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Oh, and like and subscribe.
All right,
And all the things.
like and
You know,
subscribe,
like, subscribe,
all the things.
Share.
Share.
repost.
Thanks for watching and listening.
Bye.